right, here we go. Finally, we're live on YouTube. There we hold on. There we go. Shut my laptop off. Let's straighten this out, folks. All right, so if you're on, let me know. Oh gosh, I went the wrong way. It's my phone, actually. Hold on just a second. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. It's Wednesday. It's a little bit better. Not much. Oh boy, going the wrong way. One of these times I'll change out the paper that's on my desk there. That's a little bit better. All right, we are not going to be making any cards today. We are going to start making a mini album. I just saw this on a reel and I really liked it, and actually thought that, you know, my grandson's birthday is next month, so he went to Florida. He's 5, going to be 6, with his mom. And my son gave them a nice Christmas present to Disney World. So they enjoyed that last week. And that little kid, he went on the Tower of Terror 5 times. I can't even go on it once. And my husband, he said he can only stomach 1 time. That kid, oh my gosh. And mom too, because she had to go with him. But anyway, I thought, you know what? I've got this paper. I know I'm not going to use it as a bundle. It's not me. However, it's geared towards kids in my mind. And I thought, you know what? This could make a really nice album. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the very beginnings of it because I have an in-person class today and I need to leave my house by 11:30. So I will call this a little bit of a shorter video live today. And we're just going to select the papers and I'm going to show you how to kind of cut. It's very, very easy, you guys. Like, you guys can do this, and it would be awesome to see what you put together. So if you make this with me, it's really 6x6 paper. And I'm just going to show you the 6x6 paper and how you cut the little things that kind of put them together. I don't know, I'm sure there's a word for it, but I'm just getting into creating albums. So I'm a very, very beginner. So again, welcome to my channel. And speaking of beginners, I am in a swap. Hold on, let me just grab a couple things here. Oh, wait a minute, I should show you this one too. I'm in a card swap and I had to get my cards out today, 22 of them. So I had to put together a really simple card. And you guys know me, I'm very, very simple. And this is what I came up with. It's very, very simple. Using Secret C as the card base, Granny Apple Green, and Blooms and Floral, I think, or something like that. It's a new, I needed to do annual catalog swap. That's what I signed up for. So sorry, I don't remember the names. Let me just grab my catalog though. And let me see if I can, oh gosh, where's my catalog? Well, I'll grab the paper instead. Where did I put the paper? Oh my goodness. I am like so not organized this morning. I put it away. Oh my gosh. I put it away. So what I did was I put together 2 packs of the designer paper. This is called Florals in Bloom. There's too many papers that are called florals. There's Floral Impressions and oh boy. But we'll just go through this really quickly. I got some scraps here. But it's really pretty paper, and I'm sure this is going to be a hot seller. It is in the annual catalog, $12.50. And you get 2 sheets of every design. And again, I did combine 2 packs together. So this is what I have left of the 2 packs. And I don't know if you watched a live, maybe in the last 3 weeks. I picked out my favorite sheet of designer paper design here. in this pack. And do you remember what it was? It certainly isn't this one because I have 4 sheets of this one. Still figuring out how I want to use this. I think it's going to look really nice on a journal. This is my favorite. So that's what I used. I cut 4x3 panels, and that is the way I could maximize my use of a 12x12. You could go 3x3 as well, but I thought that focal point would be just a little bit too small. This one would have worked really nicely too, but you guys all know me. I'm more of a earthy tone designer. I don't know if I call myself a designer, but that's my color tone. So again, this is what I used for my really sweet and simple card, using Secret Sea, Granny Apple Green, the floral and blooms, and I used the stylish shape square, which was the second to the largest square. And the stamp set is going to be next month's card club. That would be May. And I am going to be using the right words. It's a standalone stamp set, and it covers all kinds of events. We got thinking of you, I miss you already, happy birthday, hoping the loss you feel right now will be eased by wonderful memories, to someone worth celebrating every single day. So lots of really nice sentiments and messages. The one I used here is, I really don't like that you're leaving, but I hope you love where you're going. So this is a cling stamp set, and I still need to put my stickers on. So I've only done one of those, and that was the one I used. So next month's card club will be the right words. And if you want to take the item number down, it's 165316. And I'm not sure how much it is priced. I think it's between $20 and $24, I believe. So that'll be what we're using next month. I'm not sure what paper yet. I got to decide that too. Don't forget about the sale today. Paper pumpkin kits. I checked this morning. I was planning on waking up like around 2 a.m. Eastern time to take advantage of that sale, but my body said no. So, and I woke up this morning at, I don't know, 6:30, and most of everything was gone. I was so disappointed. So I don't even know what was on the sale when it went live. So if you knew and you took advantage of the sale, let me know what you picked out as your top kits, and what was the price. I was hoping they'd have Christmas one paper pumpkin on there, because I donate about 400 Christmas cards every year to an organization here locally to put in holiday baskets. And last year I got a kit that was super reasonable in pricing. It was on sale, and it was easy to use, and everything, was included. All you needed to do was bring in a Christmas stamp set, and there you go. So I've already lost my paper. Jeez Louise, I think I just put it together. Yep, I combined it with my other paper, not paying attention. Oh boy. We are going to be today creating the Daisy Daydream paper pumpkin refill kits. I was able to get 10 of those a while back, and that's what our ladies are going to be creating today. I'll be doing their stamping for them because it's easier that way, and then they'll be putting everything together. So I know they're going to have fun. I can't wait to get there. So, all right, what I'm going to do is, if you have any questions, please put them in the comment box. I know that I'm very beginner at this, so if you see me doing something wrong, let me know. All right, so what I need to do is find 12 designs that I like. So this is going to be hard because one of the sheet designs is one of these little panels. So this one doesn't count. I could use the back side if I wanted to, and I might do that, but I really like these. They went to Disney World. I mean, they didn't go to the beach, but they did go to a pool. So I think these will all be fun to use for the album. So I'm probably going to be saving these 2 sheets, and I'm going to pull them aside because honestly don't want to cut into them. And this is the only pack I have. So I'm going to take out, let's see. I'm going to cut, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. I want, boy, I want to have 12 sheets. So one of these designs I'm going to have to use twice, but that's okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is just, it's so easy. You guys can get 12, like go get some designer paper. You can even use 6x6. I was looking at the 6x6 packs that I had, so I wouldn't have to do any cutting, but they weren't really geared towards little kids. So I'm going to start cutting this paper, and I'm just going to cut it 6x6. I got a new blade in my trimmer, so that's super nice. It will cut a lot better. It's amazing. It's kind of like a new sheet of dimensionals. All right, so this is going to be 2. And then this one here will be 4. Maybe you guys have already created something like this. There's an embossing folder that looks just like this, just to let you know. I do have it. And next Monday night, I am hoping to put this together for you guys. I'm just doing the base part of it, and on Monday night I will be doing the cover, but I'm not sure how far I'll get because I got a lot of things on my plate right now and trying to get everything done and make some time for myself. So that is a goal of mine, make some time for myself, play in my flower gardens, which I haven't done in probably, I don't know, 3 years, 4 years. So they need some TLC for sure. All right, so here's our papers. So I'm going to use the front and back side. So let me just kind of see which design I like. Oh, this one is really not directional. I don't, yeah, it is. You got to be careful. Some of these are directional. So those 2 patterns, and then these 2, and then those 2, and then this one. So let me just check and see what I think would be his favorite so I can cut one more. Let's see. I know he ate a lot of ice cream. So that is most definitely a possibility with a music notes. And then there's this one. They didn't really grill too much. I don't even know if they did at all. Here's another one with some ice cream. He likes to ride his bike, and he does like watermelon. So this could be possibility. Band instrument. Well, oh wait, did I already use this one? No. Band instrument, probably not because he's not there yet. And then this one here. So I think I'm going to cut the one that has ice cream in it. Let me just find that one. The ice cream and the bicycle. And everything else will go off to the side. Another windy day here up in on the ridge line here, and we're just so sick of it. It's just nuts. All right, so those are all set, ready to go. And then now what I did was I just took a random piece of 6x6 because I'm gonna create the little tab holders. So I want these to be 3/4 of an inch. by 3/4 of an inch, score 3/4 of an inch, cut. So it's going to be easier to do it this way. So what you're going to do is I'm putting the paper at 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to burnish it or score it really soft because this is designer paper. It's not as thick as our cardstock, of course. Then I'm going to slide it all the way over to 1.5, and then I'm going to cut. All right, so we've got that score line right in the middle. So again, I'm going to want 6 of these. So we're going to have to score it and cut. So far, so good, right? I haven't messed it up. That's 3, and this one, I'm not sure if I can do it or not. Let's just double check. I think it'd be close enough. These are just going to hold the paper. All right, so I have 4, so I just need 2 more. I don't know if you can hear our wind chimes, but they are singing out there. All right, so there's 6. And I'm done with the paper trimmer. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to just fold these in half first, and then I'm going to burnish each one. I want them to lay flat for me, and that way I can work with them a lot easier. If you didn't want to do this step, then all you really need to do is just fold them on the score line, and you could possibly just use your fingers. But I do like to have the nice crisp fold. I'm hoping I don't mess this up, because the first one I did, I messed it up. So who knows? All right, so I've got those all set, ready to go. The lady that put this together, she used liquid glue, but I'm having there's like a love-hate relationship with this glue lately. So I honestly don't know if I want to use it. So I did bring out my tear and tape. So what I want to do is we're going to put 2 of these together. Okay. And wait a minute. Yeah, we want them the same pattern. Yeah, I don't want the repeat. So then I'm going to take my tear and tape, and I'm just going to put it on both sides. And what this is going to do, it's going to take 2 of those paper. We're going to take 2 of those and we're going to stick it on here. I will try it with tear and tape, and then I also will get my liquid glue out on the second one. All right, super sticky with the tear and tape. All right, so then I got 2 of my papers together, and then we're just going to put them in here. Let's see, go really slow. And then take our bone folder. So now we have something that looks like this. I got a little gap there, unfortunately, okay. I need to work on that a little bit, so it's okay in my eyes right now. All right, so the next one, we're going to put these 2 together. And it's the same step. So this time, let me use my liquid glue. And let's see what kind of mess I can make. The other reason why, oh gosh, I wasn't too happy about the liquid glue is because it was leaving remnants of glue. So let me just show you here. So if I open this up, I had glue here. I can take my eraser and erase it off, but honestly didn't really like that. So this is another reason why I'm trying tear and tape. But for this one, let's see, I've got liquid glue on here. And let's see. The biggest thing you want to do is just try to get it straight end to end, so you don't have any overages. See, I got glue on my hands. I hate that. And it's oozing out there. So you know what? That's going to dry. And I'm going to use tear and tape. Honestly, didn't even pay attention if that was even directional or not. So I guess it's okay, because we've got some of those going that way. So I gotta be a little bit more careful. All right, so let's see. Look at this dude with the pink hair. Huh. All right, back to the tear and tape. So again, we're just going to add this here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick out some of the pictures that Mom took and posted to our family like chat, and I'll print those out. Not at home. I'm going to print them out like at Walgreens or something like that, because it'll be a better quality photo. And then I will come back on Monday to hopefully make a really nice album for him. It's going to be a very basic one. He's really into Pokemon, so I hope he likes this one too. It's cute. I think it's cute. And this is one of the situations where I may not like the stamp set or like the dies that go with this, or maybe a punch bundle, but I like, you know, the paper is going to work for me for a certain situation. And that is for my grandson. All right, we got just a couple more to do. If you're mass producing, what you can also do is just do all of these first and then switch over to just adding them on. So this is something you can do while watching TV or listening to a podcast, audiobook. I always like to have something on playing in the background. I have to help me stay focused and get things done. That's the only way I can do it. All right, so those two go together. And again, we'll just slide this in here. Up really tight. And then fold it over, and then just take your bone folder. So you just have a couple more to do. Let's see, which one do I want? Yeah, I came across this, she's not Stampin' Up, but it just caught my eye, so I watched her reel, and she does a lot of different albums, small, easy, so I'm going to keep watching her and see how she makes things. She made an envelope album, which I've actually seen other people do too, but I want to watch her version of it. She's not from the US, so foreign languages, and I don't know any foreign languages whatsoever. So it's more of a, okay, I got to figure it out. So I figured out that she was probably using the 6x6 paper, and the little spine holders, I guess I'll call them, were just 3/4 of an inch. That one was I was a little off on this one, so I might have to go back and cut this one. All right, we got one more to go. Oh, look at that one. It's so sweet. Which one do I want? I like the binoculars. This probably is going to use quite a bit of tear and tape. But this is just, the one I'm using is a refill from one of our refill kits or a past paper pumpkin. It's actually the last one I have, so I'm going to have to gravitate back over to the tear and tape that we offer in the catalog. Oh, and by the way, we have free shipping for today, tomorrow, and the next day. So take a look at all of your inventory of cardstock, because cardstock is a big deal. It is going to be going up to $14 a pack. Right now it's $11.25. So check out your inventory, and I just did that this morning, and I'm bulking up on cardstock to save some money. But that is all going to be going up fairly soon when the new annual catalog goes live to customers. So take a look at your inventory. All right, we got them all together. So now what is Karen going to do? She is going to just double check to make sure everything is good. And I got to find the one that's a double. So this is how it's going to open up, just like this. And then this is the one that has the glue on it. So let me just take my eraser and get this stuff off. I gotta invest in one of those like glue guns. I'm gonna order one today. Oh gosh, what a mess. One of my followers here, she's a demonstrator as well, but she follows me and orders classes for me, and she sent me a little gift in the mail. It was a little gift of money, and so I used that this week to purchase a punch storage unit from Stampin' Storage because they had free shipping. So that comes today, and I'm so excited. I can get rid of my very old DVD case that holds my punches, and I'll have a little bit more floor room to put more stuff down, but my room is not very big, so I am running out of spaces. This is still really sticky. Yuck. I hate working with sticky paper. All right, so now I'm going to take these. Let's find the duplicate. I don't even remember which. Oh, it was the bike. These two. So this one's going to be on the front. And then I'm just going to go like greens and reds, greens, red, greens, and red. Okay, so the greens are the primary color on here. And then on this one, wait a minute. Yeah, red is. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm going to lay these out. So I'm going to take the first two, and I hope I do this correctly. And then I'm just going to take my tear and tape, or you can use your liquid glue. But with tear and tape, I can get right close to the edge. And that way I know it's pretty secure. It's going to be secure. Oh, there we go. Got a little bit left. Let me just put this down, and I'll gravitate over to this one here. I gotta keep an eye on my time. I still gotta pack my car, which won't take too long. All right, we'll take our bone folder just to make sure that gets pressed down really good. No air bubbles. All right, so now we'll take off the backings here. kind of, there we go. Thank goodness for a broom, because I'm just throwing these on the floor. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. That one actually came off in one full. There we go. One more. I'm going to get my piercing tool out because that's a lot faster. All right, so here we go. We need to just adhere these two together. And we got to be really careful that we try to stay on top of one another. So take it slow. So now we have one, two, actually we can't count this one because our cover is going to go on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we just got to do the rest. This is as easy as can be. So what I would like you guys to do, I know some of you watching are on our Inspired Daisies team. Let's see what you guys can make. I would love to see. This is really easy. Anybody can do this. Don't be shy. You can send me a picture of what you make, and then I can maybe spotlight it. If it's a good enough picture, make sure you take a really good picture with good lighting, and I can print it out for Monday. And then we can show everyone what you made. And if you don't want to tell me your name, that's perfect. Or you don't want me to say your name on camera, that's okay. I can just say sample number 1 type of thing. Oops, I'm going to get my piercing tool. Hold on. Where are you? Okay, I think, oh, here's another one. I don't have my contacts in right now. I'm in glasses, so my eyesight's not the greatest. It never has been. I had glasses since I was 6, 7, 8 years old. All right, so now this one we're going to put on top. Gotta be really so super sticky. All right, I'm gonna, this corner down here on the low end will be easier for me, I think. I was a little off on that one, unfortunately. It's just a little bit off there. I might have to cut that down. So simple, simple, simple. I could go for some of that ice cream I see right here. Although that one looks like strawberry. My favorite's kind of like a chocolate flavored. Moose Tracks, it's called. And I surely do miss our diner that was in town that they retired from. They didn't want to do it anymore, and it was never brought back into a diner. It's going to be something else. A dispensary for, well, you know. Marijuana is actually legal in the state of Vermont in certain strengths. So it is going to be a dispensary in our town. So we had to vote that in. I actually didn't vote. I missed the vote. I think I was out of town or something. But they have not done anything with the building yet, so I'm not sure what's going on there. You're getting this thick, you're going to want to go press on the front and back side. So far, we've got these pages. We got 2 more. Here's the duplicate. I'm going to have to really think, you guys, to figure out what I'm going to put on the inside. If you have any suggestions, let me know. He will be, how old is he going to be? My goodness, 6. He's going to be 6. He loves Pokemon. He loves to ride his bike. He does gymnastics. What else does he like to do? He likes to read. He runs very fast, kind of like his Uncle Mark. Very sensitive, very nice child. He's really not into sports yet. I think it's, you know, mom and dad are very busy, so it's really hard, I think, for them. But they do the best they can, so they do have him in gymnastics, which he absolutely just loves that. All right, we're almost done. I'm gonna press from this side now. It's just way too thick. So right now it's probably about 1/4 of an inch. So I just added on another page. And we have 1 more to go. I'm going to stop and look at the comments after I get this page on. And maybe you guys have some ideas for me. Oh, 1 more. All right. 1 last page. On Monday, I was explaining my recipe book, and I'm going to be doing an instructional video, but I also put out there, would you like to see that as a farmer's market kit? And that was well received. So I will be definitely putting together a farmer's market crafting kit for recipes, recipe books. And I said I would try to get that up by Saturday. And I'm going to definitely do my best to do that. So I'm just going to flip through this. See, there's a little gap here, but honestly, it's okay. That one I did pretty good. Okay, so now we need a front cover, we need a back cover, and then we need all the things that go inside. So let me look at the comments to see if you have any recommendations, and hopefully you do. All right, let's see who's on here. All right, good morning, Carla, Debbie, Christina, Georgia, Rome, Georgia. I've never been to the state of Georgia except for driving through when I was really young, going to Disney World actually. We had a truck camper. All right, I bet your weather is much warmer than ours in Vermont. It's been in the 80s, 90s till, oh my gosh, 90. I couldn't even handle that right now. 60 for us, like when we go from 30 to 60 feels like 90. So sir, I'd be excited too. Yes, I can't wait to see that punch storage. I've been waiting so many months to order, and I was finally able to do that. Yes, Debbie, I think she's talking to us, Carla. You bet. I hope to see something from you guys. Oh, you had made some baby cards. Nice. I hope you used the storybook moments. That was really fun to use. Sympathy cards. Yeah. You know, that stamp set I just showed earlier is a great one. It's the right words. So take a look at that one. You can actually order this one right now. It's on pre-order. What if you put the pages up against the ridge of the trimmer? Then you could put the next pages against them on top. That might be easier to line them up. Yeah, I think you're right, Debbie. I should have looked at that comment a little bit earlier. But it's not too far off. Just up here. So I'm wondering, should I take my paper trimmer? I would hate to do this and really mess it up and just cut, but then I don't know how that would work. Because see, right here, it's over right there, which is kind of obvious. And then over here, it's over. I don't know, what would you guys do? Would you leave it by itself like this, or would you try to take some paper snips? Here's that one right here that's got the glue on it. What a pain in the butt. Still glue on there. All right, so I would say it's about 1/4 of an inch put together. So I will come back on here Monday to create the cover and maybe a few pages. I'm not sure how far I'm going to get with this. I've got a cut for Card Club this week, and I got my class today. And then what else do I have to, oh, my team, we had to reschedule celebration, because not many people could make it this weekend. So I put out a little questionnaire kind of poll to see what date would be better for people. So I'm just waiting to hear to reschedule that. And I'm holding all the shipments until we figure out a date, because I don't want anyone to lose their shipments or do the class early. All right, so that one, I think this is going to be really fun. We'll see what I can put together. But see right here, I think I'm going to take my paper snips on that. Oh, yeah, I doubt Finley will notice it's uneven. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. But he's a little smart one. Who knows? I think if I just maybe trim up like around this area, it might be better. Because this is pretty obvious. I'm going to do it. That's what these paper snips are meant for. They can get so close to the edge. It's a little bit better. There. Okay, so there we go. Let's take out one more look at it. Don't forget, if you missed my live on let's see, Monday, we made this card. Beautiful card here. And then what else did we do? Oh, this is my easy swap card. I am mailing out today. I had to make 22 of these last night. Got that done. Thankfully, my husband is going to UPS today. because I would be able to do that. And it needs to get there on the 25th. So here is one more time a look at the beginning stages of the album. It's really cute. I like this page. This one's really cute too. I'm sure it'll get covered up with something, but anyway. Okay, you guys, I'm going to sign off, get ready, pack my car, and head out to my class. But you guys have an awesome day, and wherever you live, I hope it's sunny and nice. The weather's perfect for you. But if it's not, maybe tomorrow it will be. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate your support. Have